Lie to me. Lie to me and tell me that was not a successful, beautiful, amazing, and soul gratifying and satisfying hate watch. Kid have hope, double H. It's the kid have hope, double H, as the intro says. We know they're a bogey team. We know that City normally lose to Tottenham, but you can extrapolate a little bit more here. And guys, look, I'm here to be a football analyst. This is the home of football analysis, and I do my best to be objective. And I will be objective here. Trust me, I will be. But I'm human. I'm only human. And guys, as a human being, I have emotions just like you. This was a hate watch. So I can do two things at the same time. I can acknowledge that was a very successful hate watch, and I enjoyed every minute of that hate watch. And I tried to strangle Brendan Johnson because Brendan Johnson tried to ruin that hate watch. But at the same time, I can also give you objective analysis, which I'm about to give you. So can I please say that I enjoyed that hate watch? Please, as a human being, I enjoyed that hate watch. Now, for some objective analysis. Because look, guys, lie to me and tell me that unless you're a City fan, that's fine. Unless you're a City fan or you're a Catalonian or you're a PEP disciple, a LEP hate watch is one of the most satisfying things in this world. It literally is. This isn't Ange. This isn't Ange. 3 games, 3 really good performances. Should have been 3 wins out of 3. Tottenham should have beaten PSG there. They should have. So I don't even know what happened. But Tottenham have had a very, very good start to their season. A very good start to their season. 3-0 against Burnley, 2-0 now, and I repeat again, they should have beaten PSG. This is not Ange. We know how good Thomas Frank has been with what he's done with Brentford. Now he has better players, and you can just see that this is an actual team that knows how to defend, that knows how to keep the ball, and just as structurally, they have just far better and well and much better organized than they were under Ange Martinez. Shout out to Ange Martinez, no hate. Tottenham have upgraded in coaching. They've upgraded tactically. They've upgraded strategically. If these guys get a player, if they just get 1 or 2 more players, these guys can cook. What will hold Tottenham back is, let's be real, you've got a guy called Richarlison in striker. You've got Tottenham won that game. Some of the dumbest plays, I was like, Lord in heaven, Thomas Frank. You see, if you're Frank, you can't account for that. There was one thing that Brendan Johnson did where Thomas Frank was like, what the F is this moron doing? Like, you could literally see Thomas Frank say, what is this moron doing? Bro, Tottenham could have, if City, and we'll get to City, if City just were a little bit more clinical and actually could play better, they could have easily won this 4-2 because Tottenham, they were trying to get them back into the game. With some extreme boneheaded play when they were 2-0 up. But Thomas Frank is a damn good coach. And if that guy, Daniel Levy, can just open up his checkbook and just give him a few more players, they lost that on Eze. If you can give these guys Xavi or Savinho, who knows? After this game, Pep ain't giving these guys anything. Trust me. You see, if City had won, it might have been different. After this game, Pep ain't giving these guys Savinho. You give these guys Savinho with already what Kudus is doing and how these guys are playing, these guys could cook. Thomas Frank is an upgrade on Ange Martinez. He simply is. This guy is going to cook with Tottenham. But he just needs better players. If you give him better players, he will say what's up. He will say what's up. So here's the thing. No, because I'm going to cook on City. No, trust me, I will get to City. Richarlison. I don't know who Richarlison is done. I can't have that. Thing about Richarlison is this. Richarlison is a classy brick. He is a bona fide classy brick. And what is a classy brick? Let me explain the classy brick to you. You see, class A brick, that's the worst. Class B, next worst. Class C, a classy brick is a useful brick. A la Giroud. Essentially, Richarlison is a trash player. He's essentially a trash player who was born on the border or on a plane. He wasn't born on Brazilian soil. He was born on a plane flying over Brazilian soil. That's where he was born. He's not Romario and he does not deserve to be mentioned amongst his players. But Richarlison is useful. And as long as Thomas Frank realizes his uses and how he can be used, you can say, what's up? He's physical. He's aggressive. He's a good target man. He will cause issues with his defender. He's good at playing with his back to goal. And occasionally, what's the saying? A broken clock is right twice a day. Occasionally, he can score a golazo, as he did at that World Cup. It ain't going to be consistent. You ain't getting the R9. Okay, that's not what you're getting, or peak Adriano. But consistently, you're going to get a guy that's going to cause issues. So Thomas Frank just utilizing him as a disruptor, a guy who can link in play, and someone to bounce off of. Players to bounce off of him, whether that be Bentancur, Kudos, or when Kulusevski comes back, that is how he can be used. But make no mistake, Richarlison is a trash player. He's a garbage football player. But he's a useful brick. And useful bricks can help you win games. That's the thing. Useful bricks can help you win games. You just need to know how to utilize them. If you know how to utilize these guys, boom. Because Richarlison can help you. Him scoring 25 goals or 30 goals a season, he ain't going to entertain you like Nazario, but he can help you if you understand his strengths and you understand his weaknesses. Now let's cook. No, I'll get to Pep. This is about Erling Haaland. There's a reason why he got 9% on the eye test. There's a reason for that. Haaland is an amazing goal scorer, 100% he is. But you have to realize what Pep had with Lewandowski at Bayern. You have to realize what Pep had with David Villa, Samuel Eto'o, even Ibrahimovic at Barcelona. And I think for Pep, 100% Pep had to get Haaland. And then he's helped him. But Pep knows that this guy has glaring weaknesses. But the thing though is that his strengths are so consequential. It makes up for his weaknesses. This is this is an all-time goal-scoring talent. Forget generational. He's an all-time goal-scoring talent. But you have to realize that this guy's ball control is trash. This guy's first touch is trash. This guy cannot dribble. And his overall technique on the ball is garbage. Occasionally, he can do something good, like that through ball he did to Mamouche. But overall, on a consistent basis, he's a garbage football player. Insults Lukaku only once. Lukaku is far better technically than this guy. Lukaku ain't great, but Lukaku has a first touch. This guy technically is garbage. Haaland is technically horrendous. So when you look at this game, you just know that there's only so much you can do with Haaland. What Pep has to work on are those guys around him. People have to work for him. So rather than trying to get him to play deep on and off, you have to now play to his strengths. And I've always said that Haaland plays better in a free-flowing, forward-thinking, attacking team where the football is a lot more direct. But this whole short, pass, one-to-one, rondo football, that's not how Haaland goes. There's a clip on Twitter where they're doing some rondos. Like where you try to keep the ball and then there's a guy in the middle, and if you lose the ball, you have to go in the middle. Haaland was, like, his first touch is terrible. I told you, he's a tree trunk. A tree trunk has a better first touch than Haaland. That's how bad his first touch is. But it doesn't matter. You have to realize that don't try to play to his first touch. Play to him goal scoring. Play to him finishing. There's a reason why he broke the goal scoring record. So Pep has to work on those players creating for him, putting him into space and putting him into those positions to score. Don't force him to play football. He can't play football. Force him to just finish. Force him to be the lethal goal scorer he is, and that they can cook. Now, my guy, here's the thing. This doesn't mean that City won't win the league. This is a bogey team. And City have always had issues with Tottenham. This one game doesn't tell me that, City are going to lose. No, it doesn't. But I'm looking at these guys and I'm like, defensively, this team looks dodgy. Wolves are one of the worst teams in the league. So that win did not mean much. If teams tactically get it right, they can get at these guys. What is worrying about these guys is Bernardo Silva is cooked. Did the Rodri injury mess him up? Has Foden already peaked? Is Marmoush really an upgrade? I believe in Serie. I still think Serie is amazing. Is Marmoush as good as what David Silva used to do? What De Bruyne used to do? So I'm looking at that attacking unit, and I'm thinking of what David Silva did, what Aguero did, what De Bruyne did, what Mahrez did. And the question is, and I don't know what the answer to the question is, are these players an upgrade on what City used to have? Are they an upgrade on the Centurions, the 98 points, the goal scoring record guys? I don't know. Because City will concede. Because that defense is cooked. And the right tactics will always get this PEP team. But what you always believe is that they will outscore their guys. They will score those goals. But my question is, Haaland is going to score. He will score. But he won't score in every single game. And I'm just looking at this team and I'm saying to myself that, is this really the rebrand that we're expecting of Man City? Because this is City's new team. This is Pep's new team. Because this is the first time where first time ever where KDB is not here. No KDB. And KDB has been the face of this team for a long time. So the question is, without arguably the face of this team, the face of a dynasty, perhaps the greatest dynasty in EPL history, will they survive? Will they still cook? That's the question. Because people focus on Rodri, and Rodri is important. Was Rodri more important than Kevin De Bruyne? And I'm not a big fan of Kevin De Bruyne. I call him the for footballing Drake. I believe that the guy is an industry plant. I still believe he is. But as much as I believe he's an industry plant, KDB was very important to this team. Extremely. Both goal scoring and creative wise. So Rodri is one thing. You take KDB away. Will Shaqiri produce all those assists? Will Marmoush produce all those assists? Those clutch goals that KDB came with, will Shaqiri come with it? Will Marmoush come with it? Will Haaland come with it? So that's the question, and this is the key answer. Because Pep, if you truly are that amazing coach and manager, you can't rely on Rodri. You can't rely on De Bruyne, who's not here anymore. Again, it's a long season. We're only 2 games into the season. And this loss, as bad as it is, you still got 36 games left. So there's a lot of football to be played. But my question is this a team that can go 10 wins in a row? 12 wins in a row? 15 wins in a row? And the key question is, those guys who were key, KDB is gone, but Bernardo Silva looks old. He looks really old. So those key guys that you always relied upon, whether it's Diaz, Bernardo Silva, KDB, they're no longer as good as they are. These new guys you've now brought in, can they do what those old guys did on that consistent quality basis? That's the key question. So for me, it's a big test. Pep has proven too much. Let's just be real here. As much as I enjoy Pep losing, head coach and everything, he is perhaps the greatest league manager of all time. And his resume is too good. So a guy with that kind of a resume, I'm not going to bet against him. And call me crazy, I predicted City to perhaps win this league. But I'm looking at that Club World Cup. I'm looking at these 2 games. And I'm like, it's looking tricky. And for Pep, whose legacy is still great, this is a real massive test. Because Liverpool is a titan. Chelsea are coming up. Arsenal and Arteta are under pressure. And for Pep, as I reiterate, the first season without a very important player in Kevin De Bruyne, can he still tactically and coaching-wise pull out quality and the wins from this team to prove that you truly are an amazing manager? Because what is a manager? A guy who can manage. Pep, can you manage without Kevin De Bruyne? We shall seek. If not, more hate watches and live streams to come.
Their psychology stats, but going into it, let's just use
people don't use that though.
Psychology stats. So he's a 90 on noisy, he's a 40 on a bad boy, and he's a 35 on he's nice to his mom. Okay. The degree of difficulty of this goal is insane. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.